Hello everyone and welcome to my garden. I'm so happy to have you here today. As you can see, it's a labor of love and I'm always looking for ways to make it even more beautiful and abundant. Over the years, I've learned a trick or two about how to achieve gardening success without breaking the bank. That's why I'm excited to share my top DIY gardening tips with you today. These tips are all about using simple, everyday items to create a thriving garden. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, I guarantee you'll find something useful in this video. So, grab your gardening gloves and let's get our hands dirty. We'll be covering everything from creating natural fertilizers to building your own self-watering systems, all on a budget. I can't wait to share these tips and tricks that I've learned over the years, so let's get started. Our first tip takes us right back to the kitchen, because that's where so many gardening essentials can be found. Today, we're talking about eggshells. Now, before you toss those empty shells into the trash, let me tell you why they're a gardener's best friend. Eggshells are like a little calcium boost for your plants. You know how we need calcium for strong bones? Well, plants need calcium for strong cell walls and overall growth. Think of it this way. When you crush those eggshells and sprinkle them around your plants, you're essentially giving them a calcium supplement. And the best part is, it's entirely natural and won't harm your garden or the environment. But wait, there's more. Eggshells are also a natural pest deterrent. Pests like slugs and snails aren't too fond of crawling over those sharp, crushed eggshells. Consider it a natural and effective barrier to protect your precious plants. Now let's move on to another kitchen secret for a thriving garden: composting. Composting might sound intimidating, but I promise you it's easier than you think. And the rewards? Well, they're worth every bit of effort. Imagine creating your own nutrient-rich black gold for your garden, using simple kitchen scraps. You can start with a small compost bin or even just a designated corner in your backyard. It's all about layering those kitchen scraps. Think vegetable peels, coffee grounds. Yes, coffee grounds. Those eggshells we just talked about, and even yard waste like dried leaves. Over time, these scraps decompose and transform into the most wonderful, nutrient-rich compost. Compost is like magic for your garden. It improves soil structure, helps retain moisture, and provides a slow and steady release of nutrients to your plants. And the best part is, you're not only giving your garden a boost, but also reducing household waste. Now, isn't that a win-win? Let's be honest, we've all been there. Life gets busy and sometimes our plants bear the brunt of our forgetfulness. But don't worry, I have a solution for you, and it involves a little DIY magic. Self-watering planters are a game changer, especially for busy gardeners or those who travel frequently. Now, you don't have to rush to the garden center to buy expensive self-watering planters. You can easily create your own using recycled plastic bottles. It's a fun and sustainable project that even the kids can help with. Just cut a plastic bottle in half, make a simple wicking system with some string or fabric, and voila! You've got yourself a self-watering planter that will keep your plants hydrated for days. It's all about creating a reservoir of water that slowly seeps into the soil, ensuring your plants get a consistent supply of moisture even when you're away. From seed to sprout, recycling for seed starting. Starting your garden from seeds is such a rewarding experience. It's like witnessing the magic of life unfold right before your eyes. And the best part? You don't need fancy equipment or expensive seed starting trays. You can easily create your own mini greenhouses using recycled materials you already have at home. Think yogurt cups, egg cartons, or even those clear plastic containers from takeout. They all make excellent seed starters. Just make sure to poke a few drainage holes in the bottom, fill them with seed starting mix, and sow your seeds. It's that simple. Place them in a sunny spot, keep the soil moist, and watch as your tiny seeds sprout into vibrant seedlings. You'll be amazed at how quickly they grow, and soon enough, they'll be ready to be transplanted into your garden. Banana peels potassium powerhouse for your plants. Here's another tip straight from my kitchen to your garden. Did you know those banana peels you typically toss in the trash are actually a treasure trove of nutrients for your plants? It's true. Banana peels are particularly rich in potassium, a crucial nutrient that helps plants build strong roots, develop healthy fruits and flowers, and better withstand environmental stresses. Now, instead of discarding those banana peels, chop them up into small pieces and bury them a few inches deep in the soil around your plants. Think of it as giving your plants a potassium-rich snack. As the banana peels decompose, They release those valuable nutrients into the soil, giving your plants a natural and continuous boost. It's a simple yet incredibly effective way to nourish your garden. Garden Chic DIY plant labels. Keeping track of all the wonderful things you've planted in your garden can be a delightful challenge, especially when those seedlings start popping up. But I have a solution that's both practical and adds a touch of charm to your garden: DIY plant labels. Forget about those generic plastic labels. Let's get creative and make our own using recycled materials. Smooth stones collected on a nature walk, broken pieces of terracotta pots, or even those wooden ice cream sticks can all be transformed into charming plant labels. A little paint, a touch of creativity, and you've got personalized markers for your garden. You can write the plant names directly on them or even get artistic with little drawings. Coffee grounds, a morning pick-me-up for your soil. Calling all coffee lovers. Did you know those used coffee grounds from your morning cup can actually benefit your garden? That's right. Those coffee grounds are like a special treat for your soil, adding valuable nutrients and improving its structure. Coffee grounds are a good source of nitrogen, which is essential for healthy plant growth. They also help improve soil drainage and aeration, allowing roots to breathe better and absorb nutrients more efficiently. So instead of tossing those used coffee grounds, sprinkle them around your plants or mix them directly into the soil. Your plants will thank you for it. A DIY drip irrigation watering made easy. Watering your garden efficiently is key to its success, especially during those hot summer months. But let's be honest, standing there with a hose for hours on end isn't exactly the most efficient or enjoyable use of your time. That's where drip irrigation comes in. And the best part is, you can easily create your own DIY drip irrigation system using an old garden hose. Just punch small holes along the length of the hose, strategically placing it near your plants. When you turn on the water, it slowly drips out of those tiny holes, delivering water directly to the roots of your plants. It's a water-wise method that prevents overwatering and ensures your plants get the hydration they need without wasting a single drop. Happy gardening! So there you have it, 8 simple, budget-friendly DIY gardening tips that can make a world of difference in your garden. From natural fertilizers to creative recycling ideas, these tips are all about working with nature and using what you have on hand to create a thriving and beautiful garden. Remember, gardening is a journey, not a race. Enjoy the process, experiment with different techniques, and don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. And most importantly, have fun creating a garden that brings you joy and a bountiful harvest. If you enjoyed these tips, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more gardening inspiration, and share it with your fellow garden enthusiasts. Happy gardening! These simple DIY gardening tips can make a huge difference in your garden without spending a fortune. Give them a try and watch your plants thrive. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more gardening hacks and ideas. Happy gardening!